names for Pete, Terry, and Aqua. Terry is a terrestrial plant and Aqua is the aquatic plant. Quarter 2, Module 3. Most essential learning competency. The learners demonstrate understanding of plants having body parts that make them adapt to land or water. A specialized structure of terrestrial plant and specialized structure of aquatic plants. Let's take the pretest. Write T for true and F for false statements. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. Aquatic plants live within watery environments. Is it true or false? Write only T or F. The answer is letter T. Number 2. Terrestrial plants grow directly on soil while others grow on rock. Is it true or false? T or F? The correct answer is T. Number 3. Durian is a fruit with a pleasant smell. Is it true or false? T or F? It's F. False. And number 4. Sampaguita plants live in water for survival. Is it T or F? Of course, it is F. Number 5. Plants give us a lot of things. Is it true or false? T or F? The correct answer is letter T. If you got 5, very good. If not, it is okay. The specialized structure of terrestrial plants. Here are the factors that affect the plant's growth. Plants grow in fertile and nutrient-rich soil. Plants cannot grow in infertile soil because there are no nutrients for the plants to feed on. So there is nothing to promote growth and maintenance of the plants. Aside from the soil, provides an anchor for plant roots and helps support the plants. But do plants grow with the same type of soil? Depending on their habitat, different plants require different types of soil to grow. For instance, cactus grows well in sandy soil. Each soil type differs in its nutrient content and water retention. Hi, I'm water. Like humans and animals, plants need both water and nutrients to survive. I also act as a transport medium in plants to bring food nutrients to different parts of the plant. The sunlight. Plants cannot perform photosynthesis in the absence of sunlight. If photosynthesis does not occur, plants cannot prepare starch and they eventually die. Autotrophic plants contain a green pigment called chlorophyll, which is necessary for photosynthesis. Chlorophyll traps heat from sunlight and initiates photosynthesis. Plants produce oxygen. Do they still need air? Yes, plants need carbon dioxide from air to perform photosynthesis. About 0.03% of air consists of carbon dioxide, which is released in the air by respiration of animals, combustions of fossil fuels, and decomposition of materials. Now, let us study the special structures of terrestrial plants. What are terrestrial plants? Terrestrial plants are plants that grow on land. Some terrestrial plants are small, others are big. There are plants with big trunks, while others have soft stem. Other plants bear flowers, while others do not. Terrestrial plants grow in different places and can adapt to varied conditions. However, their structures are suited to particular needs. Roots of the plants adapt themselves to their habitat. Desert plant. Cactus is a desert plant. It can survive in a hot, dry climates. They have thick, fleshy stem with waxy skin. The stem stores water and the tough skin keeps the water from evaporation. Coconut tree can live near the ocean because they have a special structure to convert salty water into fresh water. They enjoy sandy soil and are wind tolerant. They are also called seashore plants. Grassland. Grasslands have strong roots and flexible stems, so they cannot be pulled or broken by strong winds. They have small leaves to ensure reduced water loss. Example, buffalo grassland, fleabane, and milkweed. Shapes and size of the leaves are also important for survival. Plants with waxy leaves help to protect themselves from dehydration as a result of too much exposure to the sunlight. Taro leaves is the best example of it. Mountain regions. The trees in the mountain regions are conical shaped with sloping branches. The leaves of plants are needle-like in shape, which helps rainwater and snow to slide off easily. Pine tree, deodar, and fir are the best example. Tropical rainforests. Trees in such forests are of great height to reach the maximum sunlight, as very little sunlight reaches the ground. That is why plants at lower levels have big broad leaves to absorb sunlight. Spider orchids, laurel bush, and boxwood are the best example. Remember, terrestrial plants are plants that grow on land. They grow in different places like desert, seashore, mountain region, tropical rainforest, and most of them are found in the field. Roots, leaves, and stems of the plants adapt themselves to their habitat. They differ in size and shapes too. These characteristics are determined by their function. Plants with waxy leaves help to protect themselves from dehydration as a result of too much exposure to sunlight. Some stems have thorns that provide protection. Some have thick stems that store water when the habitat does not provide it. Special structure of aquatic plants. What are aquatic plants? Aquatic plants are plants that have adapted to living within aquatic environment. They are also referred to as hydrophytes. These plants require special adaptations for living submerged in water or at the water surface. These plants require special adaptation for submerged in water. Same. Aquatic plants can only grow in water or in soil that is permanently saturated with water. Aquatic plants are plants that have adapted to living in aquatic environments, saltwater or freshwater. They are also referred to as hydrophytes or macrophytes. Free-floating microphytes are aquatic plants that are found suspended on water surface with their roots not attached to substrate or sediment or bottom of water body. They are easily blown by air and provide breeding ground for mosquito. Examples, Piscia, commonly called water lettuce, water cabbage, or Nile cabbage, Lemna, Salvinia, and Azolla. Fixed plants have roots which are fixed to the bottom of the pan, have long hollow stem to reach the surface of the water, and have broad and waxy coated leaves to prevent them from rotting. Lotus and water lilies develop wide leaves that allow them to float on water. Lotus and lily are examples of this. Underwater plants, these have narrow leaves without any stomata. They breathe through the surface and keep the water clean. Examples, tape grass and tanweed. Mangroves have the ability to survive in waterlogged and anoxic, no oxygen soil, and the ability to tolerate brackish water. Some of them have the ability to remove salt from the brackish estuarine water through ultrafiltration in the roots. Aquatic plants are plants that have adapted to living within aquatic environments. They are also referred to as hydrophytes. These plants require a special adaptation for living submerged in water or at the water surface. Aquatic plants can only grow in water or in soil that is permanently saturated with water. Okay, let's take the pose test. Identify whether the plant is a terrestrial plant or aquatic plant. 1. Gumamela. Is it a terrestrial plant or aquatic plant? Write down your answer. Correct answer is terrestrial plant. Next is hyacinth. Is it a terrestrial plant or aquatic plant? Correct answer is aquatic plant. Number 3, mangroves. Is it a terrestrial plant or aquatic plant? Correct answer is, of course, aquatic plant. And the last number 4, banana plant. Aquatic or terrestrial? Okay, it's terrestrial. So if you got 4, very good. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day.